Hey third graders, so we are going to be doing a little bit of fractions on a number line review. In a little bit you guys are going to be taking your next mastery standards check, the one that's on iReady. You guys have been doing such a great job on iReady, so I'm really excited to see how you do on this, but I do want to give a little bit of a review just to make sure you are clear on how to label the number line. And finding fractions on a number line. Okay, so I feel pretty good that we know that when you label a fraction number line that you are looking at the spaces. You have to figure out the spaces, okay? So here's what I want you to do. On your dry erase board, and I'm actually going to erase that. On your dry erase board, what I want you to do is draw this number line. You can pause the video if you want to while you work on drawing it. But the easiest thing to do to draw this, I would say, would be, that is not what I wanted to draw. Nope, I wanted to draw here. Would be to draw a line, okay? 0 over here. 2 is going to be over here. In the middle is going to be 1. Remember, this is a big 1 and a big 2. All right, between the 0 and the 1 is going to be notch, notch. It's going to look like that. Between 1 and 2 is going to be notch, notch. It's going to look like that. That's probably how I would draw the number line. If you need to pause it so you can draw it, go ahead. Okay, I'm going to assume that you have drawn it. So now we want to think about what is going to be in the denominator. Don't get tricked. This is kind of meaning to trick you. Don't get tricked, okay? For this, remember a fraction is one whole broken up into different parts. So if I am looking for the distance of one whole, I am only looking from here to here. Don't even look at this side yet. Don't even look at that side yet. So if I'm looking at this whole piece, I want to think how many equal pieces is it broken up into? 1, 2, 3. That means at every spot on this fraction number line, it is going to have a denominator of 3. So this is going to have a denominator of 3. Denominator of 3, denominator of 3. Don't forget big 1 also gets denominator of 3, denominator of 3, denominator of 3, and big 2 also gets denominator of 3. Now it is just you labeling this fraction number line. If you want to make sure that you're on the right track, what I would do is actually start at the big 1 or 1 whole. Because if your denominator is 3, what needs to be in the numerator for it to be equivalent to 1 whole? So I'm thinking of it like this. Something over 3 equals 1 whole. What over 3 equals 1 whole? That's right. 3 over 3 equals 1 whole. So I would probably even start here. So that way I don't get tricked. And then I can label the rest of them. This is 0 out of 3. This is 1 out of 3. 2 out of 3. I already have 3 out of 3. 4 out of 3. 5 out of 3. And 2 wholes is going to be equivalent to 6 out of 3. Don't get tricked. If you're looking at a number line and you want to label the fraction number line, look to see where the big 1 is. You are only looking to break up between 0 and 1. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, here we go. So my next question is, which number line shows the heart at 2/3? So I'm going to scroll down these. I wish I could get this all in one page, but I can't. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a moment to look at this and decide and write on your dry erase boards which number line shows the heart at 2/3. You only have to write the letter. If you want to draw the number line, you can totally draw the number line. That is fine. Okay, now if you use what we talked about in the last slide, in the last part of the video, there's really only one answer this can be. So feel free to pause the video and you can unpause it when you're ready. Okay, are you guys ready? Hope we are. So remember we talked about when you are breaking up a number line and you're trying to figure out what the denominator is going to be, you only need to look from 0 to 1. 0 to 1, okay? So if I'm looking over here at this first one, 0 to 1, what is going to be my denominator? How many is it broken up into? 1, 2, 3 spaces. It's broken up into 3 spaces. So my denominator is going to be 3, meaning this is 1/3 and this is 2/3, meaning this number line shows the heart at 2/3. Now, what fraction why is this one not 2/3? On your dry erase boards, I want you to write what fraction does this one represent and what fraction does this one represent. A little hint, these are all of the same fraction lines, so the denominator is going to be the same because look, they're all broken up into thirds. So what I want you to do is, just for B and C, I want you to write the fraction that B represents, and I want you to write the fraction that C represents. Pause the video and unpause it when you're ready. All right, here we are. So I know it's going to be thirds, and I've already gotten this one. This is 2/3 over here, so I could even keep going. 1/3, 2/3, it's hard to write. Big 1 is going to be 3/3 if I keep on going. 4/3, 5/3, and big 2 is equivalent to 6/3 because 6 divided by 3 is equivalent to 2. If I look over here, what is this heart equal to? It is equal to 5/3. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3. So C is equal to 5/3. If you want to go ahead and figure out what D is equivalent, or what fraction the heart is at D, you can do that too. Well, this is 5/3, 6/3, 7/3, 8/3 for D. All right, let's keep it going to the next one. Okay, once you look at this number line, decide which fractions actually would be on the number line. So here's what I want you to do. Don't even look at the fractions yet. Just number the number line. On your dry erase board, draw this number line. Here is a 0, here is a 1. If I were to draw it, mine would probably look like this. 0 and 1. I see there are 1, 2, 3, 4 notches in there. 1, 2, 3, 4 notches. Now, I see that this is one hole, so I don't have to worry about going over one hole. So that would be the easiest way to draw it. Okay, go ahead and draw that number line. If you haven't drawn it already, draw it. All right. Now, your next thing is number your number line. Feel free to pause the video while you number the number line. Okay, hopefully the number line has been drawn and you have labeled it. Let's take a look at how we would label the number line. How many spaces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so that means the denominator for these is going to be 5. All right, so that means this one is 0 out of 5. This one is 1/5. This is 2/5. This is 3/5. This is 4/5. And by big 1, we have 5/5 because 5 over 5 is equivalent, or 5/5 is equivalent to 1 whole. Any fraction where the numerator and the denominator are the same is equivalent to 1 whole. So now I'm just going to go down here and I want you to think about which of these fractions are on the number line. We have 1/5, 1/3, 2/3, 2/4, 2/5, and 3/4. All right, let's see. 1/5, yes or no? You're right. It is yes. 1/3, yes or no? I don't see it on there. It's a no. 2/3. Well, if 1/3 isn't on there, 2/3 definitely isn't going to be on there. Okay, 2/4. No, I don't see a 2/4, but I do see a 2/5. There it is up here. 2/5 does work. That gets a check. 3/4. Nope. So of these, the only fractions that you would find on this number line are 2/5 and 1/5. Awesome. Let's do one last one. Okay. My last question for this is going to be, what fraction is at this smiley face with sunglasses? Okay. Feel free to pause the video. Take a moment to count the spaces. I'll even zoom in a little bit so it's easier to see. and write the fraction that is at that smiley face. Okay, I'm going to assume that you paused the video and you have already figured out what fraction is the smiley face. Let's solve it. Let's figure out the spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that means that my denominator is going to be 8. Now I need to do my jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The smiley face with the sunglasses is at 5/8. All right. If you feel really confident with that, I know that you are going to rock the standards mastery check. So hopefully this went well, and I will see you guys a little bit later. I can't wait to see how you do. I'm actually downstairs right now, so I can, when the standard mastery check, after you, finish it, I should hopefully be able to see how it goes. I'm really excited to see it. All right, good luck.